Hey, what's up, guys? It's the Evil Dead or Hardcore Lifestyle, whichever one you know me as. Some of you know me by EJ here. And yesterday, I made a post about vocal engagement. And I know reading can kind of give you an idea, but I decided that along with these posts, I'm going to try and make videos every now and again to better explain and show people what I mean. Um, for those of you who don't know, myself, uh, and a couple of my friends are starting a project right now, and that project will be named Thornwell. Probably be changing the name of the page to that soon. So don't unsubscribe, please. I am very excited about this, and your support would be greatly appreciated. I'm backed by Dan Watson, and I know a lot of good people, and just my two guys, Harrison and Anthony, are insanely good with writing music. Just a few things they've shown me have blown my mind with how well they work. So I just wanted to give those guys a shout out. Their pages on iFunny are called Memories of Destitution and as underscore Buffalo underscore run underscore free. Definitely check those guys' pages out because they're great musicians and worth the sub. So, back to the original topic of vocal engagement. One second. So, what I said on the post was you want to mimic the feeling of a scream without air support or voice. For me, that's simple and easy to understand. But for others, you might be thinking, well, what the fuck does that mean? So I thought it'd be better to show you than to just tell you. So, this is part of my vocal warm up. After I do my singing and my breathing exercises, I do this every day to get my vocals ready for it. First, I yawn a couple of times. Now, it may seem stupid, but what it does is stretch your vocal cords. So, force it. If it's fake, it's fake, but do the motion. That was real. Ah. Now, after you do that, you should fill your throat just a little bit. Don't wear yourself out with it. 2 to 3 times is probably all you need. Kind of get your voice in the ready. All right. And this is after you've done your breathing exercise and your singing, of course. Right. So, what you want to do, like I said, is mimic the scream without breath support. I'm going to show you what that's like right now. So this is what I do. This is my high mimic. Now, it sounded very, very bad. But that is what a scream sounds like with no breath support and no voice behind it. At least for my high, right? What you're doing there is engaging your false and vestibular folds, which create the scream. If you want to look that up, look it up. It's good knowledge. Here's what I do for my low. So, you get those two things down, right? You work on those. And you get it to where your throat feels warm with it. You want to do it to where it feels like, okay, I can kind of feel that. It's not going to feel like your throat stretch. You may feel a little raspy, which you'll have to work up to it. You'll have to, do this every day and work to get your voice and your throat used to that amount of, strain on it. But as you do it, you'll build what I like to call callus on your throat. It's not actual callus, but it's just getting your throat used to doing that so it doesn't hurt. Right? Now, after that, what you want to do is you want to practice your breathing again and bring it into it. So, what I do is, when you're not a bitch sigh, right? But when you're pissed off at someone, you're just like, you want to bring that into what you just did. So, first, I do them separate, right? So, then I do it together. And you see, that helps you get your scream out very easily. Now, when you do this, I may be sitting down, but I definitely recommend standing up. You want your body to be in a up posture, and you want to be as clear from your stomach to your throat as can be. So good posture is a thing, because that air needs to have no restriction coming up, passing through the vocal cords, bouncing off the roof of your mouth to come out. Open your mouth wide when you do this, and don't try and be super loud. This is about warming your vocal cords and getting the engagement down. Do the same thing with your lows. Oh. Oh. See? Now, my lows may sound quiet, right? Here's what you need to know. Highs are always going to sound indefinitely higher than your lows, because lows are exactly what they are. Low tone vocal cords. So, to get the volume, you have to have a mic. You have to have the right recording mic. Now, you can get your volume out there very easily by yourself, but that requires a lot of practice. And I'm more of a high vocalist anyway, and I use my lows in more of a... I don't try and go gutturals. I can do them, but they're not my favorite thing. I go more of a, just a raspy low is what I like. So, depending on what you want, you need to find that engagement, right? You need to find that engagement, practice that engagement, and practice pushing that air out as fast and hard as possible with it, because that's what creates volume. That's why you need the wind, like I talked about in my post. You need the wind, because if you can't breathe, if you can't hold your air and push that forward through those vocal cords, you're not going to have volume. You're not going to have sound. You're going to sound like a whisper screamer, which is the worst thing in the world. Those guys are like, yeah. Those guys, yeah. They need a mic turned up to fucking 7,000 to hear them. They will never make it. And if you are that person, I'm sorry to say it, but you will never make it. You need to get wind. You need to practice it, and you need to get it out, because if you don't have that, you will never be in a professional band. It is just a professional opinion. I've talked about this with a lot of people, and it's just the godforsaken truth. Now, another thing I want to touch on, right? Look at your favorite deathcore, death metal, whatever vocalist, right? Now, I'm not saying there aren't ones out there, right? My favorite vocalist, Trevor Sturnett, is not the most in shape motherfucker in the world, but he is not obese, and he is definitely not out of shape. He has just got a beer gut, and he's a heftier guy. But most vocalists are in shape because they're on stage all the time. They're constantly having to do cardio type shit, screaming and stuff like that. Screaming is a cardio workout. You'll learn it when you start practicing, right? So, my biggest thing to you guys today, the thing that you can control the most, right now, the one thing you can jump into and really start working on if you want to become a great metal vocalist of any type, whether it's singing or fucking brutal lows and fucking pig squeals, you want to work out. And you want to practice after you work out. And the reason I say that, right? Every day I go to the gym, I work out, then I come home and I practice my vocals. You should shower and eat before you do this, because being hungry and doing vocals is one of the worst things you can ever do. But the reason I say this, right, is if you drain your body of its energy and then push it like you would be on the stage, push those vocals out, and you get good at doing that, just imagine how good you'll be on stage when you have full energy, a good meal, and you haven't worked out that day. It's an essential tool, and I think it's one of the best things you can do for your body, for screaming. But that's all for today. This kind of went a little bit longer than I wanted it to. If you have any questions, post them in the comments below. If you have anything you want me to make a video, post in the comment below. Please, 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 guys, stay tuned and give me your full support with Thornwell. It's the first real shot project I've had in a long time, and I'm gonna grab it by the balls and hold on until it fucking kicks me in the chest and knocks me off. So, stay brutal. I'm out.